Jamie, what practical advice would you have for someone like me who was raised for the first 30 years of his life in a very legalistic church to get over that and really understand what it means to live obediently?
Yeah, I assume you mean obedience as far as love and faith go, rather than just a list of rules. I think of a few things. First is that you want to make a big distinction between lifestyle versus relationship. To be sure, Christianity includes both, but if I'm reading the New Testament right, one of Jesus' main points, and Paul the Apostle affirms this, is that lifestyle is to be born out of relationship. And the problem with legalism is that legalism says, let's begin with the lifestyle, add a bunch of rules to your faith, and oh, by the way, maybe you'll relate to God. It's just that it doesn't work. Jesus said, no, it all begins with faith. It begins with love. That's what we're to mainly obey. And then naturally out of that, lifestyle will begin to happen. The second thing I'd encourage you to do is to be gentle with yourself. Years ago when I was battling legalism, somebody said to me, you're so hard on your soul. You're a taskmaster of your soul. Just learn to be gentle with yourself. Be more forgiving of yourself and realize you can't live the perfect life, because a lot of us legalists are trying to live perfect lives. And Christ came to forgive us and show us grace mixed with truth. But be gentle with yourself. And I guess thirdly, what I would say, and this is going to sound a little bit warning in tone, but I just think we need to remain balanced. Try not to let the pendulum swing to the other extreme. A lot of folks that were raised in legalism tend to go to the other extreme for a few years on end, and they become what theologians call licentious. And that is because, you were raised not to drink, now you're going to buy a 24-pack and drink it on the weekend. Or you were raised not to go to certain movies, now you're going to go see very inappropriate movies. And you don't want to do that either. That's not going to benefit your soul. You want to try to remain balanced. Don't live your faith by a bunch of rules, per se, but learn to live your faith by faith and by love of God, and allow the lifestyle to flow out of that. God loves you, He does, and He never gives up on you or me. And the reality is He wants us, as Galatians 5:1 says, to be free in our faith in Him.
Thank you, Jamie.